Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we have thus far reviewed comparing and ordering decimals. We have reviewed adding and subtracting decimals. Today, we talk briefly about standard form, word form, and expanded form. Now, one of the lovely students in this room yesterday said, "Hey, this is what we're doing on Prodigy." Because yes, your brilliant teacher can set up what he wants you to do and tries to set it up with what we are doing as good practice. I know, right? So if we look at standard form, all right, standard form is basically just writing it in numbers. In number form. Writing it in number form. That's standard form. So if they tell you to put something in standard form, piece of cake, that's what you do. Some people that finished their work did that yesterday where they had to match up the word form to the standard form to the two different kinds of expanded form. Writing it in words, a lot of kids are like, there's a decimal point, I can't do it. But if I were to ask, I don't know, Zoe, how do you say that number that's in front of the decimal point? The whole thing.
Okay. 230,416.
Good. 230,416. You have been writing numbers in whole numbers in words since you were born. The day you were born, the doctor said, "Hey, how do you write this number in word form?" And you were like, 16, duh. So I know you know how to do that. Where we freak out is because, oh no, there's a decimal point. Zoe.
Yes?
What word do we write for the decimal point?
And or point.
Okay. We're going to go with and.
Okay.
We're going to go with and. Now we get to behind the decimal point, and this is where we want to write, just make up a bunch of words to put in there. But Zoe, all you got to do is ignore everything in front of the decimal point. So what is this number?
208 without the decimal, if you had more decimal point.
Good. 208. And Zoe, the 8 is in which place value?
The thousands.
Thousand. So it's as easy as that. Break it into parts if you have to write it as a word. Look in front of the decimal first. Then write the word and. Then look behind the decimal second. Because that's what I said to do, Phoenix!
Yay!
Now, so you know standard form, you know word form. Expanded form. We kind of have to know the value of numbers. So Nathan, this 2 is in what place?
100,000.
2 in the 100,000s place. So that'd be 2 times 100,000. So it's worth 200,000. Plus, Nathan, the 3 is in what place value? 3 times 10,000. In my first class, I couldn't use a big number like this because I really didn't think they could handle it. I hope nobody in my first class is watching this. All right, Nathan, do we do anything when we have the 0? No. We don't want to put 0 times 1,000. What place value is the 4 in, Nathan?
100.
So 4 times 100 is 400. Plus, what place value is the 1 in? Nope.
Oh,
Tens. Plus, what place value is the 6 in? 1. So 6 times 1. Now we get to behind the decimal point. And the 2 is in what place, Nathan? The tenths. 2 times, we can write it 2 different ways. As a fraction, 2 times 1/10. Did I do something wrong? No? Or as a decimal, 2 times 1/10. You'll need to know and recognize both ways. The 8, we don't have to do anything with 0. Nathan, the 8 is in what place value? Thousandths. So the same thing, we can do 8 times 1/1000th, or as a fraction, or as a decimal. You need to know how to change between all of these. So if I give you an expanded form, you need to be able to put it in word form and standard form. Give you a word form, you need to be able to put it in standard form and standard form. You need to be able to change from each one of these to the other ones. That's a good question. Why? Because I said so! That's why! So you need to be able to transfer between these. Now what if I forget how to do it? I know somebody who made a YouTube video and posted it on the Tube of You that you could watch. Who would that be? This guy. This guy. Now you're going to get to work. Parents, this is for you to watch so that you know what's going on. I have posted everybody's assignments over there that they've turned in. If there are blanks on that grade sheet, they need to be done. If I graded it last night, I will pass it back to you. You don't like it, redo it. Today is the last day you'll be given class time to work on this stuff.
Yay.
So use that time wisely.
Whee.
Monday we start on rounding.
No.
Because rounding is easy. Boom! Shakalaka. Peace out. God bless. Love you. Do something kind today.